Alright, loaded up. First time on the big river. Oh gosh. Hunt him up. Here, there's a hog right there. Here. Happened fast, and it was a complete chaotic mess. We busted up a whole pack of hogs. We had dogs and hogs running everywhere. What's up, everybody? As you can see, Kimber and I had a pretty action-packed hunt. I want to give you a bit of an intro to it here and kind of just help explain some of the things that are going on. If you are familiar with hog hunting, you'll have an understanding of what's going on here. If you're not familiar with hog hunting, I'll hopefully kind of help explain some of the things that are going on in this video with this hunt. We hunt primarily from the boat. We do a little bit from the truck, but my dogs are shorter range, rig type dogs. They like to smell the hog from the boat, and then they'll oftentimes bail overboard, as you see, and go out there and proceed to try to find the hog and get him stopped. And so Kimber and I put in, we went out for an afternoon hunt and made our way out there, had a good west wind, and started working our way into the river swamp. And yeah, we'll just jump into it right now. All right, we're loaded up. First time on the big river. The dogs are ready. We got the river dogs loaded down. We got a good west wind coming off of that bank right there. We're gonna hunt right into the wind. See what we can find. All right, so on this particular hunt, here's the dogs we had with us. Chop and Gus, who some of you are already familiar with. They're my two main finished river dogs. The boat hunting is their game. That's their bread and butter. That's what I've trained them to do. They do it well. They're good at finding hogs, getting them stopped in the river swamp. So I've got Chop and Gus, and I've also got Nip and Tuck, which are puppies out of Chop, and then one other puppy out of Chop and Dixie named Bitsy. So two grown finished dogs and two Nip and Tuck they're well started. They're almost a year old. They still got a lot to learn, but they are off to a good start. And then Bitsy is she's only 8 months old, and she's just getting started, but shows a lot of potential. Something swimming out in the river up there. Is that a gator? Yep, it is a gator. Back. You missed it. It was swimming off the bank right up there. That's what they were smelling. Smelling that gator. Get up here past it. It was right here. They were about to jump too. Evidently a gator. Oh gosh. Evidently a gator smells just like. Got that all on video too. So a little explanation of what just happened right here. Number one, this is not the norm. In fact, this is the first time I've ever done this as far as hitting a tree that's in the middle of the river. To be honest with you, I was pretty embarrassed that it happened. I'm just very thankful that nobody got hurt. I think Chopper's feelings were hurt, just as was my pride. But what happened was, as you heard, there was a gator that I saw swimming out. And the dogs were just about to jump overboard. And as I started to say in the video, gators evidently smell similar to a hog, because I've had it happen more times than I can count, where the dogs will be all keyed up, ready. They'll be winding something, rigging, and you'll look and you'll see a gator up there on the bank, and that's what they're smelling. I've even had them go overboard and then go running up the bank and then see a gator come off into the water, and had several close calls like that. But so I was worried about the gator, and you could see me looking and worried about this gator, and, trying to get past it, gave it way too much attention. Honestly, it was my bad all the way around. I look up, and the way Kimber was sitting, it was kind of a blind spot, and that tree didn't jump out at me right away, and I saw it right at the last second. And the tree, the limb sticking up, is not really what got us. It was the log that was attached to it submerged under the water that my lower unit caught on and brought us to a screeching halt right there in the middle of the river. And you saw Chop go overboard, and here now you'll see me scoop him up and get him back in the boat. Come on, Chop, come here, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is all part of it. This is real life. Come on, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Back. Everybody's all right. I did not see that. It was right there in my blind spot. So we got moved on past that incident, and again, thankfully nobody was hurt. Everybody was just fine. Nothing hurt but my pride. So we kept moving upriver from there, and it was kind of a slow start, honestly. We kind of had some trouble finding hogs at first, but eventually we got upriver, and I'm not going to tell exactly where we were, but we got upriver a ways, and some of y'all will be able to tell where I'm at just in the video. But we made it up into an area and started to find some good fresh hog sign, and the dogs started acting like there was hogs around. Chop and Gus bailed off. They couldn't take it, so they got a little extra swim in on this one. Kimber, get ready to toss that anchor up there once these dogs jump off. Go ahead. Hunt him up, hunt him up, hunt him up, hunt him up. Get to him. Yeah. Get to him, get to him. Come on, get up there, Chop. Get up there, Chop. Huh, seriously. Come on, Chop. Let's go. Get up there. You guys are going to do all that. And then just... Hunt him up, Chop. Hunt him up. Gus is going pretty good. 150 yards. Everybody else is kind of hanging around here. He seems pretty sure of it. 170. Yeah, Nip smells it right there. Let's get, hunt him up, hunt him up, hunt him up, hunt him up. Let's get to him. Get to him. Gus is 190 yards. He's going pretty good out through there. 200 yards. No, Chop's right here. He's waiting to hear him bark. Tuck's with him. Well, she's back behind him a ways, but she's going. All right, so I know what some of you are asking, and I'm also going to have some critics on here that say I wouldn't feed a dog like that. If you're wondering why Chop is standing around, why he's not out there finding the hogs, it's because I have basically trained Chopper to be a catch dog. He is kind of what you would call a running catch dog. There's sometimes when the track is real hot, when he gets right out there and finds ground scent, and he tears out and he goes right with Gus. There's other times when it's not super hot and he hangs out by me, just like a lot of people have with their bulldogs. Chop's not stupid. He's not really necessarily lazy. He knows what he's doing. He's done this enough. I don't mind him hanging around my feet. It is kind of a struggle sometimes when you're training puppies. And they get left behind by Gus, and they see Chop sitting there, and they're kind of confused as to what they're supposed to be doing. But if you're wondering, you know, Chop is very gritty. He wants to catch the hog. If he can't catch the hog, he will bay. But in that case, it's a big hog. So just a little info there as to why Chopper is hanging out. And the other two dogs you see here are Nip, and she again has a lot to learn, and she's not real sure about getting out there yet. And Gus he tore out pretty quick and she got left behind. And then Bitsy is the same way. Eventually Bitsy rolls out and goes on her own here, as you'll see here in just a little bit. Hey, hey. Y'all need to sit still. I can't hear nothing. Gus just barked there. Oh, he might be caught. Shows him treed at 328.
What does that mean?
He's standing still. He's probably caught. Need him to bark again. Something right here. Is that a hog right here?
Wait, that's not a dog?
No, there's not a dog right there.
That's a chopper.
Did you see it?
No, but it probably is.
Gus is caught, evidently. Wait, no, that might be Tuck. Or Tuck's 80 yards right out through here.
Wait, then what was that?
So a little explanation on what's going on right here. When I say Gus is caught, that means he has the hog caught. He is physically hanging on to the hog, got it by the ear, and that's why there's no barking, because it's a small enough hog that he can handle on his own. Gus will be gritty when he knows he can be gritty, and if it's a hog he has sized up that he can catch, he's going to catch it. That's why we're not hearing any barking like he's baying. I still don't know why we weren't hearing much squealing. We did hear a little bit, but evidently the hog wasn't squealing a whole lot. But Gus was caught, and what happened is he went in there and busted up a whole pack of hogs. As you just heard me say, we think a hog just ran by off to my left, and then here in just a second you're going to see where a hog runs by off to our right. And so Gus busted them up, and then we had hogs and dogs everywhere here for just a little bit. Hunt him up. Get to him. I'm pretty sure Gus is caught. No, this is Tuck right here. I don't know. It's showing Gus is still treed at 328 yards.
That means he got it or something?
There, I hear it squealing.
Oh, I
heard it squealing. There's a long ways out there. Okay, let's look.
Look at that dog jumping.
Yep. She ain't got a clue what's going on right here, evidently.
If
we can get closer from the boat. I wish Chop would get up there and help him.
What is going on with you, Chop?
He can't hear it. There's a hog right there. Scoot. Here.
Right there.
Scoot, Chop. Hunt him up. Here. Quit yelling like that. Come on. Here. Scoot. Here. Hunt him. So at this point, much to my dismay, my GoPro dies. Right when things are starting to get good, the GoPro dies on me. And I got to record one little snippet as we're walking into Gus that you'll see here in just a second. But what ends up happening is this other hog comes running by us, and Chop and Tuck and Nip and Bitsy roll out on it. And I think they followed that hog. I think they may have got into other hogs because they all split up, and Bitsy ends up going some 512 yards, at least that was the straight line distance, straight out into the middle of the island, before she eventually quits. And Chop and Nip, they quit after a little ways as we're heading out to Gus. So this next little clip you're going to see is us on our way to Gus, and then the next thing you'll see after that is after we recover the hog. GoPro died right in the middle of all the action, but dogs came in here and busted up a pack of hogs. We had hogs running all around us. Gus is caught. He's at 315 yards right now. Tuck just got in there with him to help him out. Bitsy is 468 yards, way out in there, trailing another one. So just a quick recap, everything happened fast and it was a complete chaotic mess. The GoPro died, as you saw, and then partway into the hog catch, my phone died. But what happened was Gus ran out there and found the hog. As you can see, it's nothing big, a little 50-pound shoat, but he did such a good job, we decided to kill it. He had the hog caught for probably 10 minutes by himself, hanging on, did a great job. We busted up a whole pack of hogs. We had dogs and hogs running everywhere. And Kimber and I went on about a 400-yard walk through the swamp one way. And we've got our exercise and we're going home. Gus did a great job, as always. Good job, buddy. Let's go home. So that did it for us on this evening hunt. The sun was sinking low. We were tired, we were wet, we were muddy, and dogs were tired, ready to go home. So we packed it up, we turned it in towards the boat ramp and headed that way. So if you would keep following along with us, hit the like and subscribe button and share this video. I'm going to try to produce more and more, and I'm going to try to get better at doing it. I'm very rough right now. And but just follow along on this journey with us and just enjoy our adventures, and maybe you'll learn something in the process. We'll see you next time. God bless.